Right then. Stream quality is... I can do myself. Stream quality is good. Excellent. Right, let's grab all of that. Or maybe all of that, there we go. And let me grab, where is it? Let's grab the reference image. Well, hello there, Ale and Jenna. Welcome both of you. Commissions, Shriek, references, and let's grab that one. Okay then, cool, good stuff. Hello there, Blop and Saga and Haz. Welcome all of you, welcome, welcome. Let me see then, am I happy with everything? I think I am. Cool. You have become the arrived. Good. It's good to see everyone. Oh yeah, Haz, right, I don't think you've seen Shriek yet, have you? No, I just carried on doing what was it? I started on Shriek a couple of days ago in private, and I started posing it yesterday, so I think you may have missed it, actually. But yes, here is the new Shriek. Looking pretty damn badass so far. Hello, Dragon Queen. Angie. Doing well, very well, thank you. I am doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? Sorry to be starting late, by the way. Things did not go as planned. Let me just put it that way. You left before last night? Fair enough. Well then. Yes, new Shriek. How far was I yesterday? When I started working on Shriek? I think I had like basically the entirety of the body down. I just had to adjust the mandibles a little bit, add the arse feathers here, and then the tail feathers at the end, and then I started posing it. So you've not really missed much, because the posing part, as you can imagine, is extremely tedious. But I think it's looking good so far though. I'm trying to remember where exactly I left off, because I remember that, what happened last night? I think I finished the stream at about 7, or half 7. I looked at the time, wondered where Kev was. I went to go feed the cats, went and checked on him, and turns out I was waiting, bless him, so I just like dashed off the stream immediately. So I didn't actually keep track of, you know, where I'd left off in terms of the sculpt. I think though, yeah, I think in terms of sculpt, I want to work on the feathers next. Because the pose, I'm overall very happy with. Meant to look like, you know, they're guarding or they're looking out for danger, you know, they're scouting essentially. And I think, obviously, the person is, you know, completely placeholder. But I think Shriek itself looks like it's in a bit of a, you know, standing his ground, I think. Yeah, I'd say standing his ground. Right then, so, feathers. Feather feathers. Feather feathers. Right then, so, feathers. Let's get a better reference of that. So I can see exactly how they look. Strum time. Oh, hello there, Metal. Right then, so, feather feathers. What I'm going to do then is, I'm going to do that. But I'm also going to do that. So while I have the other piece, I now only need to work on this piece. And I just want that to be curved. Oh, that's not the right thing. Curved outwards. I'm just going to try to do everything like delicately and individually. Because last time when I was doing these feathers, on the previous one, I think I did everything just like a little bit... I wasn't very careful, I think. I tried to like shortcut it a bit too much. Actually, no, what was it? I templated it, that's what it was. Last time when I tried doing the feathers on Shriek, or at least the tail feathers, it was very, very templated, so it came across just looking a little bit strange. So I think this time, if I do them all individually, and a bit delicately, I think it should look just better overall. Because the feathers I was really, really unhappy with. Tree Bride! The feeling when you get a hangover only 3 hours after you started drinking. So you drink more, but it doesn't help. Oh no, Tree Bride, mate! I'm so glad I saw that before I heard it. Dark Demon, hello! Just saying hey because you have to go to work soon. Alright then, mate, no worries at all. Thank you. 39 months. That surprises me every time. 39 months. Thank you, man. And have a good day at work. Hello, Kitsune. Welcome as well. Design looks much more unique. I'm not saying the old one was boring, though. I appreciate that, Has. To be fair, I think this design looks more polished so far. Wow, Schultz. Toxic, mate. Poor Ket. Mate, Kev's asleep. Well, not really. He's more like recovering. Schultz, did you see? Star Wars Squadrons came out. So Kev completely messed his sleeping pattern. Hey, no worries, mate. It's good to see you. Always good to see the Captain Ferret. I fucking hate that name. I really hate that name. But yeah, man, I hope you're doing well. Let's see, just make that one there a bit straighter. But as I was going to say, yeah, I think this one, like this model here, just overall looks a lot more unique compared, or more polished compared to the previous one. Because the previous one was a lot of like guesswork, wasn't it? There was a lot of guessing around and figuring out where things were. Whereas this time, because we now have a concept, I know exactly what to do. And Schultz, I shall, mate, I shall. Thank you very much. Have a good day. See you later, weirdo. Oh, I got weird friends. Right, that one will be a little bit longer. There we go. And then when all that's curved downwards, it should also like look a lot more interesting. These are an interesting first 7 minutes. Oh, mate, you should have seen it yesterday. Oh my god, yesterday, like, the first half an hour, or more like 10 minutes actually. The first 10 minutes of yesterday's stream was just chaos. It was so bizarre. And it wasn't even me this time, it was just everyone in the chat just had a moment. It's the best way to put it. Everyone just went and had a moment, and it was quite intimidating, really. No, don't go native again. Did I add a reference? I did, good. Okay, so you can see the reference as well. Right, cool. So we've got those ones done there. You are always in a moment. Yeah, I think a lot of us always... Oh, whoops. I think a lot of us are always having our moments, aren't we? Let me see. Are the feathers... Yeah, they are actually. So the feathers, at least these ones here, are a bit flat on one side. Just a little bit. They just narrow out ever so slightly. I think these ones, because they're a lot shorter, they don't need to be quite as perfectly curved. By the way, Tree Bride, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful birthday. It was 2 days ago, right? I definitely hope you enjoyed yourself. I don't want this to be just slightly pointier. There we go. On the 4th, and today is the 6th. Ah, it was 2 days ago, I remembered! Good, mate, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. And Kitsy and I agree, weird friends are the best. Weird friends make life interesting. You have so much time to drink. Oh dear. I would say, you know, enjoy it, take it slow, but I feel like that's folly, isn't it? Beck did remember. I did remember. What are the cats doing? They're playing in boxes. It was at work, she didn't sleep at all last night, but Strum, oh no, Queen! Oh, I'm sorry, Queen. Can you hear that in the background? That is the sound of cat. Yep, you heard it. Okay, good. Alright then. We're just gonna casually ignore that. Oh god, what are they doing? Hello, Alpha. Oh god. Right. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and mirror these ones as well now that I think about it. If I just do, hold on. Do that. I'm scared. Yeah, I think I'll just, yeah, like I said, just go ahead and mirror them all. Because I actually really like how it came out. This is my life, by the way. Oh my god. Are you okay there, Luna? Are you alright? Oh god, they've just like circled each other. So the office, right? There's 2 ways into the office, the room I'm currently in, right? Through the left and the right. And both like kind of circle around into the living room. So there's 2 ways into the living room, 2 ways into the office. And I've just seen either cat has just gone in opposite directions to meet each other in this room behind me. Which is terrifying. Not really. But bloody dramatic. Right, let me see. I've got an idea as to how I can do this nice and efficiently. So if I just do that, do that, do that. They really are dramatic, aren't they? Funny little things, aren't they? Okay, there we go. If I do all that and mask that out the way. Good, now I can move all the feathers in one go. Which is kind of what I want to do. So I want to be able to... Oh, whoops, and get rid of that. So what I want to be able to do then is move all the feathers in one go. Just double check then, make sure... Good, nothing's attached at all. So I can move on them downwards, get into about an angle that I'd like, and then I can move them more individually again like I originally planned. It's like I'm just trying to do everything like a bit neater. Last time it was very, very templated. It looked very, very bizarre. This time I'm trying to make it, you know, like actually work together more. Do I have a close angle of their butt feathers? I do. It's around... In fact, the feathers actually start around back here. Which works a lot better for me. I can work with that. And now that I've seen that, I can also bring that one in out a lot more. Just for the overall goal of it just looking better. No, I'm using the new refs, Queen. I'm using all of the... I'm basically using all the latest drawings that that Somi has made for you. Right now, I'm looking at this one. And I can see that the feathers here, at least the big ones, they end, or they start, sorry, quite late in the tail. In the first third of the length. There we go. I'm flicking through like all the different drawings that she's done so I can get like as many different angles and ideas and such as possible. Let's make that feather quite a bit bushier. Hey, Oliver. Hey. No, that's okay. Yeah, that's my microphone. Eat the mic. Or you can just stare at Luna over my shoulder. Oh, hello, mate. Hello. Okay, goodbye. Bloody madhouse. Consume microphone. You need to commission something at some point. Same. I feel... Actually, no, I've said this before. Oh, right, I was about to say. I feel guilty. And I remember having this exact topic before and somebody correcting me. So what I'd said in the past trials, I felt quite guilty in a way because Somi, she does absolutely fantastic art, right? And she's done 2 amazing pieces for me, like just because she wants to for free. And that was the Jowie Dragon for my birthday and the Grand Obsidian Hydra. And I remember saying this before, and I remember her coming into like, she was watching the rebroadcast of the stream and telling me, don't feel bad about it because she just wanted to do it, she liked it, which I'm still very grateful for now. At the same time, fuck, you know, I really should commission her too. She's very affordable. Which I know is a little bit cheeky to say, but I'm not really... I respect people who do, but I'm not really a big believer in paying a lot for art. Well, let me rephrase that. I pay a lot for effort. You know, if someone who's very skilled puts a lot of work in, I'll absolutely pay for that. But I'm not someone who goes chasing after art. But I'm tempted. Because as of lately, just like seeing all that, just everything that you all do has really made me just appreciate why people like seeing their characters drawn, because it is somewhat addictive in a way, isn't it? It's a little bit addictive seeing how other artists interpret your characters. It's a bit like, oh shit, alright, well now I kind of want to see this person draw this in their style, or I want to see this person draw this in their style, and it's like, oh no, this is where the rabbit hole starts, isn't it? This is where you start seeing, or start asking a lot of artists to draw your stuff. You tell them all into kaiju, you do a very good job of drawing into kaiju, like seriously. You pay for the years of practice, not for the time creating single piece technically. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, exactly. And Tommy's art style is amazing, I agree with that. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, let's just fluff that out a little bit. One day I want to commission a bunch of different artists with the same character, see all the different styles. Yeah, exactly. What I want to do one day, actually, I don't know how I'd do this. In fact, it's funny because somebody actually suggested the same thing in the beginning of Jaritober. I'd really like to one day find a way to combine as much of people's various drawings of the Jowie into a collage. I think it could work actually, because I think by definition, such a thing would be messy. Like, I don't think it could be avoided. I think it would be like a messy collage. So if I treat it as a messy collage, I think it could look really cool. Oh, I want to do that now. I'm going to write it down. Give me a sec. It'll take me like a really, really long time. There we go. Oh, wait, hello there, Si. Welcome. There we go, just adjusting my chair. I can also definitely appreciate why people now do art trades. Because if you're someone who can't necessarily afford, but you can draw, then I can see that being a bit of a way that you could like get yourself more drawings. Or more look to your characters. Although, I don't really, like, for myself, I'm not really into art trades. But I do want to start gifting art. I do miss doing that. I used to do that a long time ago. And I kind of just stopped for the longest... Well, I stopped for my own reasons, but still. Right, how's that one feather looking? That looks much more natural than the previous one. You like this music very peaceful, and then it just suddenly goes ham. Well, actually, as far as ham music goes, it still sounds quite peaceful still. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think this is overall just looking a lot more natural. As I said earlier, the last time I did the feathers on the first draft of Shriek, it just looked really weird. It just looked like flimsy and plasticky. Whereas I think this one should hopefully just look a lot more, just nicer to look at. That's what I want, it's something just nice to look at. Hello, you heads, welcome, mate. And I also want them to be in different layers like this. I want to like distinctly look like they're overlapped. There we go. I think it looks a lot better so far. If anything, I do still just want to make this one here a little bit smaller. So I want it to flare out. It looks like a natural creature, not a mishmash of different animals. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. And also, like, doing, how would I say? Doing, like, flowy feathers. Or flowing. I think that's a better way of saying it. Just doing, like, flowing materials in general is not something I have much practice with. I did a bit of it with, EXO. With Annie's commission. I'd say it came out pretty well, but it's still just... You could tell that I wasn't used to it. At least in my opinion. It's definitely one of the things I want to work on, and that's why I'm being quite patient with it here. There we go. I think that there is just going to look a lot nicer when it's finished. Yeah, I like that. It looks a bit more like a cloak. In a way. And these ones up here are going to be a bit more rigid, aren't they? Because they're smaller. So what I can do for that one then is... Oh, whoops. There we go, mask like that. That way I can only affect some of it, not all of it. Yeah, the music is weirdly epic today, isn't it? Then again, it should be for an epic sculpt. Oh shit, sorry, just smacked the microphone with my pen repeatedly. Okay, so these feathers here don't really matter if they overlap or not, because they're going to get covered with like a little bushel anyway. So I think, yeah, I'll just have them be on top. Yeet a cabbage. Ooh. Wait, why? Maybe you should eat a cabbage. Hmm. Let's see. I like the look of that. Jenna, know my pain. Oh, it's adorable when cats do that though, isn't it? It really is. How does that look? Needs a bit more work, but it's looking a lot better than before. Oh, whoops, let me just quickly fix that. Oh, whoops. I might even be able to mirror it. Only if it looks natural though. I don't want to like force a mirror of it, but I might be able to. And if I do, that'll just again like save time. But all of this here does look very rigid, so I think I need to bring all that upwards, bring that a bit more downwards, or do I? Let's just do that, bring that one a bit more upwards. The less asymmetrical the better. Yeah, true, true indeed. Well, saying that, a bit of symmetry is also always good. Sorry, a bit of asymmetry is always good. Like guys, have you ever seen like a photo, or have you ever tried like with a photo of yourself, where you cut down like the middle, and you flip it, and you see what your face is like perfectly symmetrical, and you'll see it just looks really strange, doesn't it? You can't put your finger on why, or like what is it that's asymmetrical about your face that's nice. It just looks strange when you see like a fully symmetrical human face. And like that is a thing where a bit of asymmetry is always nice. It's more like blemishes, isn't it? Like blemishes, imperfections, that kind of stuff can look good. I'm just gonna bring this entire feather downwards, I think. There you go. Whereas if it looks completely symmetrical, then it can look very fake. And that's what I want to avoid on this, is that fake feeling. But I think that, but like I said though, if I can try and make this, if I can mirror it and then adjust it, then that'll just save time. Are you a game dev? No? I wish, but no. Just a hobbyist. Welcome, by the way, Mr. Cocoa Milk. I'm imagining Shriek using a Pokemon move Leaf Blade with the arm, wings, and blades. Oh, that sounds really cool, actually. Let's see. So it's a bit more work. How's the length? I think the length is fine. Just move all those outwards slightly so they flare out a little bit more. And then, like I said earlier, there will be like a great big little bushel of feathers all on top. So even though it looks a little bit narrow here, a bit rigid, that should be completely offset later on. So I think that's okay so far then. Shriek would be awesome in an arc. Oh god, yeah, that'd be amazing. And Coco, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I do hope so. That would be absolutely amazing if I could. Like whether it's like game development or like just modeling for anything, that would be incredible. Hopefully one day. Got to expand the portfolio first. Because nature makes it so that creatures are attracted to those are the most symmetrical because that's a sign of health. Yeah, true. Actually, Jenna, that's a very, very good point, isn't it? That is actually a very good point. Yeah, I like how that looks so far. Right then. Does that overlap? It does, but I should be able to get away with that though, so let's just go ahead and mirror all of that. Let me see. Actually, No, yeah, I will mirror it. Let's just see how this looks then. Let's see how it works. If it looks bad, I can easily, I can easily go back and adjust it. Oh, not that one though. Oh, I like how the rest of it looks. Right, let me think. How am I going to do this bit here? Okay, I'll tell you what, actually. What I can just do for this bit is just remove this entire segment like that. Let me see. Split, masked, and just delete the other one, which is this one here. So for now, I am missing a feather, but now that I've done that, I should be able to move everything else exactly the way I want, and then just add in the third one afterwards by flipping the original one. Because what's happening, right, is that because they flip past the central symmetry, it means that they merge, and it just would look ugly. It would have like stretched and warped, and yeah, you know, it's not really what you want. It does here, but this is okay here because it's at a much more central part of the creature, so you won't even see the warping there. In other words, makes my life easier. Give me a sec. Discord? What's that in Discord? That is World of Warcraft yet again. God, I love being pinged for World of Warcraft 5 times a day. You'll become the Australian trash panda. Wait, has what? Wait, so if I have one black eye, I should slug the other one so they match. Oh, that's what you're saying, Has. Yeah, they sure. What could go wrong, eh? What could go wrong? Well, you could argue it this way, right? If you've got two black eyes, it looks like you've really been in a brawl. And you never know, maybe like in nature, you know, battle scarred. Yeah? I'm kidding. Obviously, don't punch yourself in the eye twice. Right, let me see then. Can I try and move all that outwards? Now, because this is going to be meeting the tail, this one needs to be a bit more curved. So I'm thinking, if I bring that all the way outwards like that... Just thinking intently. I really like the way that the current, the left set of feathers are. Just want to make sure that I want to get the right set in the right position I want. What I'll do then is let's just split that one and we'll duplicate it. We'll merge that one back down together like that. That was actually, yeah, kind of what I wanted to do there. And then merge them two together. Cool. Which means I should now have this, oh, whoops, additional feather like that. Just like I originally wanted earlier. Excuse me. I get over 10 pings a day from people looking for players. I even muted it, but you still get the red number. Yeah, the red number's really annoying. To get rid of the red number, you have to... I think you have to like disable all pings notifications, I think. No, I'm actually not quite sure now that I think about it. Oh, whoops. But in the case of World of Warcraft, so in World of Warcraft, like in Classic, there's a lot of discords for a lot of different Discord servers for lots of different pugs and groups and, you know, like arranging group content, and there's lots of servers for it. And because in World of Warcraft there's a lot of classes, it means that you also need to get like the right balance of different classes. So what ends up happening is that even though that you might mute, you know, personal pings, and you might mute everything and hear pings, but if you don't mute your role pings, then you still get attacked from damn roles, because roles are so important in World of Warcraft, where, let's say, like for example, I play Paladin in Classic, so if I ever need a Paladin, Well, I might have blocked the everyone pings, but I still get the paladin pings all the fucking time. What was that? You ever have a time where you come up with a really cool name and it turns out a show that you've never heard of before has already taken it? Yes, Jenna. When I was really young, right? I can't remember the context. There was a reason for it, but I really liked the word eclipse. Like I said, I cannot remember why, but I loved the word eclipse. And in what was it? In one game I used to play, EverQuest 2. I was like, what, 9, 10? I went and tried to make a guild called the Eclipse. Like, I can't remember why. It wouldn't let me. I think in the end it may have just been taken. I don't know. But I remember thinking, you know, little 9-year-old me, wondering, why is this name being taken? Why can't I have this name? So when I looked up on Google to see if, like, maybe it had been blocked, because that's happened to me before, where I've had a name I tried to get blocked. It was Blizzard, by the way. I was trying to play a Sony game, and it actually blocked the name Blizzard, which was really funny. So in my little 10-year-old logic, I thought, oh, okay, maybe Eclipse had also been blocked. So I went online, I looked up, what is this word? Why can't I have it? Turns out, it's the name on the Twilight movies. Completely ruined the word for me. Never use Eclipse as a name again. Little 10-year-old me was very unhappy about that. Well, if it was during Twilight, it may have been later, actually. I don't know, whatever it was, though. Hello, Fire Raven, welcome. It is not actually a bird. That's really cool that you guessed that. No, this is completely a made-up concept by the Dragon Queen in the chat. Ooh, but if it looks like Monster Hunter, that's awesome. I gotta do more Monster Hunter stuff. I love Monster Hunter. Eclipse Jowie is better. Oh yeah, true, I forgot I actually have that. You can tell I've since gotten over that thing. Let's see, how do the feathers overlap on the other end? They actually do not. I'd say, if anything, that one there is slightly... We'll make it higher. So we'll do that. Kind of reminds me of Legiana. Really? Oh yeah, I can kind of see that, actually. Yeah, it does have like a bit of a Legiana vibe. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't even think about that. Ew. Oh yeah, true, yeah, Legiana is a bitch to hunt. Legiana is my favourite monster in terms of concept, design, sounds. I love the way Legiana sounds. But, fighting, well, I thought, I hate Shrieking Legiana. I'm not very good at Monster Hunter, you know, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm not very good at the game at all. But goddamn Shrieking Legiana always wrecks my soul. Fire Raven, thank you for the follow. Oh, Guy, I can imagine. Well, the funny thing is, Guy, when I first saw your name, I thought it was a reference to Jackie's emote, which also says Guy. It turns out that is the sound that Jackie makes when she's feeling mischievous. So, there you go then. Your name is Mischievous Sound. Let's just move that inward slightly. There we go. Yeah, there we go. These feathers look tremendously better compared to my first attempt. I am, like Queen, you remember, right? I was telling you about how I just really didn't like the feathers last time. Much, much happier with it this time. They just look a lot more appealing. Let's see. Cool. It does clip into the tail slightly, but that's an easy fix. I mean, the tail, as you can see, isn't finished. Let's see then. So how does that look from the front? Oh, that looks amazing from the front. Oh, yes, I really like that. I don't mind that it's not touching the floor. If I get like the little artificial floor in place. Hold on. There we go. I actually prefer that it's not touching the floor. That way it just looks like it's, you know, naturally flowing. I don't want it to be draping like it was last time. It looked a little bit weird when that happened. I think that's what actually made it look very fake, was the draping effect, whereas this time, now it's just like it's flowing. It's just affected by gravity, but not horribly affected. And the length is about right. The ones on the right do look slightly longer. I can just pull that out just slightly. Oh, whoops. Why is that double masked? Let's just go ahead then and do that. That looks better. Let me just have that point out slightly and that inward slightly. Yes. Happy. Good. Excellent. Gonna save, have a bit of my tea. Shrieking Legiana, Touche Saga. I used to always when I fight Legiana, then again I had a Glavius to help me. Your favourite monsters are Velcana, Rathalos, Viper, Toby, and Diablos. Diablos was my first favourite one to fight. I think that was for completely cocky reasons though. When I was really new, so I've only ever played dual blades. I just really like, you know, that very fast play style. Don't care how easy it is. I like playing fast. So when I started playing, I was using dual blades, and I remember Loki was saying about how she was I think she was like a longsword user or great axe, like one of those slow two-handers. And she was saying about how, what was it? She said how she had a really hard time on Diablos. Now, when I just started playing, in my mind, I was thinking to myself, ooh, okay, so Diablos is a hard one. Okay, I have to try really hard then, you know, because I am very competitive. So when I was able to get Diablos down really easily with dual blades, I thought to myself, yeah, I'm really good. And I just loved fighting that one in particular. Black Diablos, on the other hand, is a bitch. Mostly because it tends to spawn with the regular one, and therefore I have to fight both of them at the same time. I've not played Monster Hunter in a while, so I'm like really rusty now. Queen, that's really quite fitting actually. I also think that Shriek is just a bit more of a unique name. Like, the Basilisk is a really cool title, but Shriek is a cool name, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, one moment, I'm just having my tea before it gets too cold. In fact, I'm cold, so I'd like my tea while it's warm. I think the next thing I'll do... let me think. The next thing I can do is either the bushel of feathers on the top of the arse feathers or the tail feathers, which is all the way over here. I think I'll do the rest of the feathers over here first, actually. I'll focus on the arse feathers and then move on. Hey, Frozen, welcome! Oh dear, you had. Best of luck. In terms of Monster Hunter, I've gotten as far as the third Velcana fight. I've not gotten past that. Reason why I've not gotten past the Velcana fight is, one, get good. Obviously, I just need to get good. But also, two, is because I started playing Horizon Zero Dawn in between, and oh my god, the combat in that game is crack. I love it. It's so good, it's so fast, so whenever I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and then I moved on back to play Monster Hunter, it was so slow. It was just so... And like I said, I played dual blades because I like a fast play style. It was just so slow, I was getting hit by everything, because I was just stuck in animations constantly. Again, get good, but it's really frustrating. Hello, Jolexan, welcome mate, or welcome back. What season do you think of in relation to Ravens? I think of fall, and I've been wanting to draw something Halloween type. Ooh, season? Yeah, I'd say like fall is autumn, right? Fall is the one before winter. Yeah, I think of either autumn or winter when it comes to Ravens. Right, back to sculpting. It's a good cup of tea. Now then, for the rest of the rear feathers, let me grab... Excuse me. Let me grab. So how do the feathers actually look like? They're very small and narrow. Okay. So for this, I want to get a cylinder. Take that cylinder all the way up there. Oh, whoops. Do that, and make like a nice big flat old piece. Why didn't I just do that first yesterday? That's like the easiest feather I've ever made. What the hell? Oh, whatever. Right. Let's just make that really nice and small. Oh, whoops. Let's just bring that over there, and I think... Just want to shrink all of that down. Or maybe not quite like that, actually, but more like that. And these I want to be just ever so slightly curved like that. And maybe just a little bit larger. Bit fluffier. There we go. I like the look of that. You want to draw, but you're hiding under a small blanket because it's cold and the heater seems to be not having much effect. Oh no! It's bloody cold at the moment, isn't it? At least it really is